Peggy's world.
Jeez.
Yo, so I've come on a big night out to Brighton, because a little bit edgier than the East End, ooh, controversial, and I've bumped into hip-hop legends. It's Frankie Stu and Harvey Gunn. Boys, you've just been on stage, how you feeling?
Yeah, very good. You?
I'm great, thank you. So you've been supporting Wildhood. That's quite big. How long have you been preparing for this?
We got told about, what, 4 weeks ago? Yeah, so we done the necessary things to get ready for it. Quick thing.
You've got an album out. Yeah. Chat to me about it. Like, what's it been like to make? How's it been going? Tell me everything.
Yeah, it's good. Like, worked on it for a long time. 2 years since we dropped our one before. Had a couple of singles out in the meantime, and then yeah, just got overwhelmed with the response that we've got from it. Yeah, it's amazing. So thank you, everyone. Okay, guys, finally. So have you been chatting to Wildhood? So yeah. Yeah, can you hook me up? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go and get with Wildhood. Bye. Yo, I've got beetroot juice on my trousers, so I've come to a laundrette where I bumped into rapper, gangster, all-round bad man. It's Bobbie Johnson.
That was a bit so written. See, I've risen from the pits of hell and moved into another realm and climbing out the wicked spell and banishing the witch's well. Don't dabble in the dark arts or wish upon a wishing well. Won't chuck away my wealth. Everything I've done, I did myself. Because I don't need a reinforcement. I enforce my own endorsement. Don't need no delegate because I represent myself within this warship. I'm sailing 7 seas and reaching for the heavens like I'm newly sprouting seas and spreading out my leaves to be soaking up that heat. Yeah, spreading out my leaves to be soaking up that heat.
Bobby, when I listen to your music, I've never heard anyone go, bruh, attack the lyrics more than you. No word is safe. Where do you find the passion?
Passion comes from everywhere, man. Literally. From everywhere. No, I think like anything that pisses me off is a good one. We got a hair on the mic right now. Do you know what I mean? Peggy's shedding her hair out here. It is summer. No, yeah, from things that piss me off, like Brexit, not gonna lie. From jokes, things, you know what I mean? I literally spit about anything. Literally anything, man. Down here in Brighton, it's a great place to collaborate with people. I've seen you've worked with so many people. Can you tell me a bit about who you've been working with recently and what it was like? Recently, to be honest, Normanton's been the people that I've been working with most recently. It's always just gas working with them guys because, yeah, I mean, we just have bare fun. It's just like we do rehearsals and it's more laughs than actually rehearsing, you know what I mean? Also been working with Genesis Elijah a lot, not from down here, but still. And yeah, Mr. J, or Burner J, should I say now? Shit, man, he's gonna cuss me out for that. Speaking about music and working with people and stuff, you've been on a tour, am I right? I have indeed, first summer tour. Yeah, jeez. So I was gonna say, where have you been already and kind of what's the best gassed out venue? Tell me all about it. You know what, we've only just started, so there's only a few gigs to mention. We did Nodstock Festival. Shout out to Nodstock Festival. It's so sick, I love Nodstock, man. Hopefully we'll get another slot next year. But you know what, we did Worthing last Friday, right? And it was super gas. It was like the best gig. You know, it's one of my best gigs ever. It was only a tiny venue and there was only like 50 people there, so not even that, like 40 or something. And like everyone was just involved, everyone was jumping about. It was just like the funnest thing. Sweaty as fuck. You're bringing out an EP. What blood, sweat and tears have gone into this? It's called You and I, and the whole concept is like the battle of identity with self. So like how people perceive you when you're performing, and that kind of like becoming part of you and part of how you interact with the world, but the real you being like the much more deep. And it's like the whole concept sounds like I'm in a relationship, but it's actually just me battling my own demons. So yeah. I like it. Self-obsessive, like. Mate, that was fucking heavenly. Now, the thing is, I've got to go. I think my kicks are ready. Hold on. Let's have a look. Oh, sweet. Oh. It's time for a big day out. I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. So you might still be a little bit drunk from Kendall Calling. Yeah, yes, that's very exciting. Tell us a bit about it. What was the atmosphere like? How did you go about getting it?
No, it was a really good gig. We kind of got it last minute. But yeah, we ended up being on like the calling out stage, which was, to me, I think a bit of a big stage for who I am as an artist, really. But it ended up being a really good gig. Almost kind of filling the tent by the end of the set.
So, you know, just a bevy for breakfast didn't really seem right. So we've gone to the bagel shop. Da, 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 da. And now I want to hear more about your EP. So, the streets of Camden. Is this Camden town? Do tell.
It's not, no. It's about a small town in Gloucestershire called Chipping Camden.
Chipping Camden.
It's an amazing place. No, it's not. I'm joking. It's quite boring, but it was like the town next to where I lived. It's where all the drama went down, and I suppose that's why I wrote a song about it. Really.
Bagel eating contest. Whoa.
Oh. That is so dry. Far too many seeds as well.
Charlie, how are you doing today? You feeling quite calm and tranquil?
I'm feeling very calm and tranquil, thanks. Yeah, yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Well, do you know, that's the perfect environment for a chat about your wonderful music. Could you tell us how you begin a composition, and is it through the narrative, the sounds, the melody? Where do you find the song?
Often it's as I'm writing that I start to think, oh, I wonder what this is actually about, if you see what I mean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's normally how I start. Yeah.
That kind of leads you on too. You have an EP out, And Begin.
That's right, And Begin.
And Begin. So how did that come about? How long were you working on that? And how's it been going?
It's just a very little thing, and you know, I just sort of, you know, made it myself with some help, and people have been very nice, basically.
What does the DA stand for?
The dangerous adversaries.
The definitive artichokes.
The Delhi Army.
We're actually the cover band for my friend Daniel Arlington.
You guys have got a single out.
We have. We certainly do.
How are you feeling? Fine, thanks you.
Very good.
Like what you
very
did
good.
Like what you did.
Thank you. So, come on, tell me about it. How did you guys start writing this? Where's the influences from?
It was in the pipeline for quite a while, wasn't it, Anth?
Yeah, quite a while.
Quite a while. Started off with a riff.
How did it end up like this?
Favourite tennis player?
Serena Williams.
Where would you most like to gig?
Probably Moth Club in London.
Moth Club, excellent place.
No, do we know? No, we don't, Tim. Do we really?
Moth Club's cool. We were talking about it earlier today. but today we were having a conversation on the way here, and we were talking about Moth Club. It was a cool club, and decided to go there.
How did you guys come to be a band?
Jamie and I were in bands before, which were kind of coming to the end of our tethers with, and we were sat in the pub, didn't really know each other, and I could just hear this guy moaning about his band, and I thought to myself, that guy sounds like me. So I was like, oh, are you in a band? Are you moaning about your band as well? And I was moaning about my band, and we just moaned about our old bands for a while. Then we decided to start a new one.
La hora del ton son bien buena. I am at St. Noah's convenience store, the biggest, baddest convenience store in Brighton. All you cats get down to here, and I'm feeling like a bevy. Wait, no, it's time for tea! Woo! Guys, why on earth are you buying liver and onions?
This is dessert.
And coconut juice.
Look at the branding of that.
Yeah.
They're strong. That is really good.
That's a vibe. I feel like all these ingredients will go very well with a nice cup of tea. How did this happen?
We all lived in the same house, so we thought, let's start a band. And we had a drummer living across the street, so it'd be silly not to. I recorded my first EP, and it sounded quite big, bandy, and a lot of the guys actually recorded on it. And then I was like, hey guys, want to play some shows? And then slowly
make some live music. Want to make some live music? Yeah.
And then slowly, yeah, everyone so jumped on board.
You've just done, am I right in saying, Secret Garden Party and Kendall Calling. They sound like very different crowds. What response did you get? Tell me about it.
Well, Kendall was quite family orientated, and both the gigs we played were on Sunday, so it was like, you know, it's kind of the survivors, like who could make it to the time that we were sort of playing.
So you were like the really organised early risers, or the really fucked up, you know, people who haven't slept. So it's a weird mix of like people who are like sort of waking up, and then other people are just like.
Do you know what they did? They broke Spotify! Yo! Bad man ting! Guys. So tell me, how exactly did you break Spotify?
With the internet. I don't know. I don't actually know how it happened. Many people just liked it and then listened to it. And then
one guy at Spotify liked it. And then and it snowballed. He put it on some kind of playlist, and then people were digging it, and then they put it on other playlists, and then from one day to the next, it was actually we were coming back from a Germany tour, and I got like this message. Somehow I got like a minute of internet in the van on the autobahn, and then someone said, congrats on being like 15 on the Spotify viral charts, and I was like, what's that? That sounds great, but I don't know, you know. And then when we got home, we were like 4th place, and then I was like, fuck, maybe we'll get to #1, and then yeah, we were #1 for like 2 days.
Top of the pops!
And now we own this shop.
You've got a single out. Tell me about it.
It's called Rescue Plane, and...
Is it because, you know, you guys were in a sticky situation? Kiko Bun vibes?
No, it's a song basically written about long distance relationships, and then how sometimes you feel rescued by someone, but then sometimes the person who's rescuing you also needs rescuing, and then who the fuck's going to rescue the person who's not being rescued?
Mate, honestly, I've listened to it, it's good, honestly, watch it. It'll pull on your heartstrings.
Description, yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of being far away and needing love and affection, so you guys have a song called Free Hugs, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm from London, I live in London, and sometimes I get a bit sad. So I took inspiration from you guys. Will you give me a free hug? Yo, what's time for tea? Bless out Portugal, bad men, Noah's Cafe, brap, convenience store. Jeez, jeez.
Rolling through the hills on the black box on wheels. The sun shines through the night, and my skin peels to another day. Feeling free like I haven't felt for years. No phones, no emails, just good music in my ears, and I'm feeling a strong sense of the road.